20 fluffy teddy bears that will only wilt under the Connecticut winter snows. For what it's worth, I sobbed for 3 days after that guy shut up those kids in Newtown. I stopped using tissues because my nose got so raw. I didn't shower. I didn't talk. I didn't breathe hardly. Call me emotional or a drama queen, and I don't care. I'll tell you again. I fucking sobbed. Then I dissected a frog. It didn't make me feel any better, but it made me stop crying. Stancy. Thursday. Another frog dissection. 1. Place frog in tray, ventral side up. 2. With forceps, lift the skin of the lower abdomen, cut with scissors. 3. Slide scissors into the opening and cut to below the lower jaw. 4. Cut the sides just posterior to the forelimbs and anterior to the hind limbs. This is my 7th frog dissection this year. Mr. Bio lets me help with the freshmen if they're dissecting. I am the best frog surgeon he knows. That's our joke. I bet he'd make me a name tag that says best frog surgeon if he could, but he's not very artistic. I'm his assistant, and I help hand out the forceps and scalpels while the students get into their lab coats and put on their goggles. I can't actually hand out the frogs, though, because I'm always surprised by how dead they are. Lifeless, gray-green, bred so we could cut them open and find their livers and draw them for points in a notebook. Mr. Bio told me in 9th grade, "You're going to make an excellent doctor one day." "That's the plan," I said. "It's a good plan." "I want to help people," I said. "Good." "I know I can't help everybody, but even if I can help just one person, you know?" "Yep," he said. "I'm thinking about going into the Army," I said. Mr. Bio made a horrible face. "Why?" "Did you ever watch MASH?" I answered. MASH is a late 20th century TV show about a mobile Army surgical hospital unit during the Korean War. It reruns on cable a lot. The main character is Benjamin Franklin Hawkeye Pierce. He's a surgeon from Maine. "Of course," Mr. Bio said. "I grew up with MASH." "That's why," I said. I didn't tell him Hawkeye Pierce is my mother. No one would understand that. Hawkeye Pierce was a man, a fictional man. Most people would think he couldn't be anyone's mother. Except he's mine. He puts me to bed every night. He makes my dinner. He teaches me about the world, and he's always honest. Mr. Bio put his hand on my shoulder and said, "You should stay away from that recruiter." "It wasn't a recruiter," I said. "Well," he said, "there are better ways to pay off med school loans. We'll talk about it once you get closer to graduating." We did talk about it. I am now 60 days from graduating. Mama and Pop don't think going into medicine will be good for me. They think I should be a forest ranger. I have no idea why, especially on days like today when my scalpel knows just where to go. Especially on days like today when I don't even have to refer to the drawing to locate the heart, the stomach, the liver, the urinary bladder. Mama tells me that being a forest ranger will be quiet, that I will be safe. She says, "Trees help us breathe, you know." This morning, the school administration got a letter. The letter claimed to be from a student who was going to blow us all up before testing week. Nobody is supposed to know this, but I know. You want to know how I know, but I can't tell you that yet. The point is, somebody sent a letter and nobody knows who it was. But I might. He or she could be here with us today, scalpel in hand, and from here behind your plastic goggles, you'd never know he or she could write that and send it. He or she is not what you think. I don't think they ever are. Stancy. Thursday. Formaldehyde. My frog is a contradiction, splayed out like a victim of violent crime, left for dead, one of many. The frog also looks peaceful. If a frog can look proud, then mine looks proud. If a frog can look the opposite of proud, then mine looks like that too. I'm like this, cut in two, divided. And so is the kid who sent that letter to the administration. Proud.